Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are doing very well. Student, today we will discuss about our lecture number 4 on chapter number 4 quadratic equations. These all the chapters I am following your textbook is NCERT mathematics book for class 10th. I am following the reference book is your NCERT book. We discussed in this chapter total in our first lecture we discussed how we recognize any given equation is quadratic or not. Okay, after this then we discussed about the given statement. By the help of given statement, by the help of given statement, by the help of given statement, write the quadratic equation. Okay, and after this we discuss in third lecture how to find the solution of a quadratic equation. Okay student, now in three lecture we discussed about three topics. Now today is our lecture number 4. In this lecture we will discuss about nature of roots. Our today topic is nature of roots. Okay student, nature of roots, it means by the solving quadratic equation we find the value of x. At most how many values of x we can find in quadratic equation? Maximum we can find 2 value of x. 2 value maximum. Okay, now we will check what about the nature of these roots. Okay, now go ahead and see the nature of roots. Now this is our first topic, nature of roots. Okay student, nature of roots. What is the nature of roots? If you find the solution of given quadratic equation, then how you know the nature of the roots? For any quadratic equation, this is the given quadratic equation. This is the standard form of any quadratic equation. And the value of x is here. X is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is coming, you studied in your previous classes. You listen the name of Sridharacharya. This value of x is given by Sridharacharya. You must remember this. For any quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, the value of x is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay student, now we will discuss about the nature of the roots. Yani it means the value of x, which type of x, what is the nature of x. To determine the nature of x, we must find the value of b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac is called the discriminant of the quadratic equation. It means if you find the b square minus 4ac for any quadratic equation, you can say about the nature of the roots of this quadratic equation. For defining the nature of roots, we have total 3 cases. Case number 1, case number 2 and case number 3. The value of discriminant b square minus 4ac. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, if the value of b square minus 4ac is coming greater than 0, we get two distinct real roots. How many roots? We get two and distinct. Both are the different. We get two distinct real roots when b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. This is your case number 1. In another case, if the value of discriminant b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, you put this value in the above equation. What you find? X is equal to minus b plus minus 0 by 2a, like this. In this case, you are finding also how many roots? Two roots, and you see here these two roots are equal. These two roots are equal. In this case, if b square minus 4ac, the discriminant is equal to 0, then we find two equal real roots. Okay, student? And the third case is if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then there is no real number whose square is b square minus 4ac. Less than 0, it means that number will be negative number, and any negative number you can't find the value of square root of any negative number. It means what you will say, therefore there are no real roots for the given quadratic equation. In this case, it means if discriminant b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, it means there is no real roots. Okay, student, I think you understand all these three conditions about the discriminant of quadratic equation. Here it is mentioned, since b square minus 4ac determines whether the quadratic equation x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 has real roots or not. If b square minus 4ac is called the quadrant of this equation. Okay, it means to defining the nature of roots of any quadratic equation, you must find the value of discriminant. If you find the value of discriminant, after this you can define the nature of the roots of the given quadratic equation. Now we will go ahead and see some problems based on this topic. Student, this is our example number 7, and this is based on our last study. We studied about the nature of root. This is your example number 7. Find the discriminant of the quadratic equation and hence find the nature of its roots. Find the discriminants. You know what is the discriminant of quadratic equation? You know the discriminant of quadratic equation is equal to b square minus 4ac. This is your given equation, and you know about the standard equation. What is the standard equation for quadratic equation? What is the standard equation? The standard equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is your standard equation and this is your given equation. After comparing the given equation and standard equation, what you can find? You can find easily the value of a, b and c. Then what you find here, a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 4 and c is equal to plus 3. Now you find the value of discriminant. Now discriminant is equal to what you know, b square minus 4ac. What is the b? B is the minus 4. It means minus 4 ka whole square minus 4 multiply what is the value of a? 2, and what is the value of c? This is 3. You find here 16 minus 4 to the 8 and 8 3 is 24, and this is coming minus 8. You can see here minus 8. Minus 8 is less than 0. In this case, this is the case number 3. If you remember the nature of roots, the third case was b square minus 4ac is less than 0. In this case, what is the nature of the roots? The nature of the roots is no real roots. You didn't find any real roots. Okay, student, I hope you understand this solution. Now we will see our next problem. Now, student, this is our example number 8. Okay, the statement is given here, and what is this is saying, you must read it carefully. Example number 8, a pole has to be erected at a point on the boundary of a circular park of diameter 13 meter. Okay, what is the diameter of the circular park? This is 13 meter. First of all, you draw a circular park of dia 13 meter. I draw this circle, okay, and dia of this circle is how much? 13 meter. Okay, student, such a way that the differences of its distance from two diametrically opposite fixed gate A and B on the boundary is 7 meter. This is saying the pole P is erected anywhere on the surface on the boundary of this circular park. This is your point P, and what it is saying? It is saying the difference is how much? 7 meter diametrically A to B. How much? 7 meter. It means AP minus BP is coming how much? 7 meter. It is given in your problem. Okay, student. Then it is saying it is possible to do so. It means it is possible to do so. If yes, at what distance from the two gates should the pole be erected? It means the problem wants to know the exact location of point P from gate A and from gate B. It means this problem required the distance of AP and distance of BP. Okay. Now we will discuss about the solution. It is clear from figure 4.2 and the given statements in the problem. The given statement is what? AB is equal to how much? 13 meter. And difference, that was saying difference is how much? 7 meter. AP minus BP is equal to 7 meter, or BP minus AP is equal to 7 meter. From our drawing, it is clear AP is greater and BP is smaller. But here two cases will possible. We consider one case, and if you consider another case, the answer will be same, student. Okay. I consider here AP minus BP is equal to 7. Let BP is equal to x meter. If BP, the value of BP is how much? X meter. Then what is the value of AP? AP must be greater than BP. And how much greater? 7 greater. Then AP will be x plus 7 meter. Now we find the value of base of this right angle triangle and the height of this right angle triangle and the hypotenuse of this right angle triangle. Then you can easily apply the Pythagoras theorem in right angle triangle APB. AB square, it means hypotenuse square, is equal to AP square base square plus height square. The value of AB square 13 square, and this is AP how much? X plus 7 square, and BP x square. From these values you can simplify these values and find the required quadratic equation. This is your required quadratic equations. This is your required quadratic equation, and you find the value of ABC from this quadratic equation. Comparing the above equation, it means this equation with the standard form of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. We get what we get here: a is equal to 1, b is equal to 7, and c is equal to, student, minus 60. Then what was the first question? The first question was it is possible to do so. Then what we will do? We find the discriminant. From the value of discriminant, you can say it is possible or not. Okay, student? Now, what we get after comparison, we get a is equal to 1, b is equal to 7, and c is equal to minus 60. Let us consider its discriminant. It means find the value of discriminant. B square minus 4ac. B is the 7, 7, b is the 7, 7 square minus 4ac. It means 4a and c. The total value is coming how much? 289. And this 289 is greater than 0. It means what about you say the nature of the quadratic equation is what? Is real roots, but both real roots are different. It means we find two different real roots from the required equation. Okay, so the given quadratic equation has two real roots and it is possible to erect the pole on the boundary of the park. It means it is possible to erect. Okay, so well, what is the answer? It is possible. Yes, it is possible. Yes, it is possible to erect pole on the boundary of the park. Okay, student. And what is the value of these roots? You can find the values by the help of Sridharacharya formula. What it is saying? X is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Put the value of a, b and c and you can find easily the value of x. How many values you find? You find here two values. After simplifying this, you find x is equal to 5 or x is equal to 12. But here we will consider student 5. Why we will consider 5? Because this is the distance and distance never be in negative. Because of this, we select the positive one. Okay, student. So x is equal to 5. It means x is the what? BP. It means the height of this right angle triangle is 5 meter. And what is the base of this right angle triangle? This is AP is equal to x plus 7 and the value of x is 5. 5 plus 7 is equal to 12 meter. Thus, the pole has to be erected on the boundary of the park at a distance of 5 meter from the gate B and 12 meter from the gate A. I hope you student understood this solution. If you have any problem, any doubt, you just ask in comment box of this video. I will try to clear your all doubts and your all problems. Okay, student. Now we will see our next problem. This is our example number 9. Find the discriminant of the equation 3x square minus 2x plus 1 by 3 is equal to 0 and hence find the nature of its roots. Find them if they are real. It means here 2-3 questions in one question. First of all, he said find the discriminant. Then how you find the discriminant? First of all, you compare the given equation with the standard equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now after comparing, what you get? A is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 2 and c is equal to 1 by 3. First of all, what they want? They want discriminant. You find the value of discriminant b square minus 4ac. This is coming what? This is coming 0. And in this case, if discriminant is equal to 0, what about the nature of these roots? These roots are equal and real. It means we find two equal real roots. Then these two equal real roots will be minus b by 2a minus b by 2a. Then you can find the value of x. X is equal to how much? Minus b by 2a. What is the value of b here? b is minus 2, minus how much, 2 plus 2, and 2 multiplied by 3, this is coming 1 by 3. It means two equal roots we can find from this given equation. I hope you understand these solutions. Now we come here on our exercise number 4.3. You can check in your NCERT textbook for class 10. This is your exercise 4.3. In exercise 4.3, what it is saying? Question number 1. This have total 3 parts. Okay. I will explain first part, and after these 2 parts we try to you student also try to find the solution. This will be your homework, your assignment. Now we will see here solution first. 2x square minus 3x plus 5 is equal to 0. What is your standard equation? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. After comparing these two equations, you find here a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 3, and c is equal to 5. Okay, student. Then you can find the discriminant. After finding the discriminant, what is the value? This is coming minus 31. B square means minus 3 square. 4 formulas, 4 from formula, A from the given equation 2, and C is equal to 5. Total, what is the value is coming? Minus 31. The value of discriminant is lower than, is less than 0. In case of less than 0, what we find the conclusion? We find the conclusion in this case there are no real roots. It means this given equation have no real roots. Okay, student. Similarly, you can find your second part. What is the second part? In this second part, you also similar things. Everything is similar here. Find the value of b square minus 4ac. This is coming 0. If it is coming 0, it means roots are possible. Roots are possible, not possible. Roots are real, and roots are real and also equal. It means we can find here two equal real roots. Two equal real roots. Okay, student, we can find how much? Two equal real roots. And you want to find the value of these equal real roots? You know from the formula of Sridharacharya, x is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is the value of x of any quadratic equation. Here b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Then what we find here? X is equal to minus b by 2a, and another value of x is also minus b by 2a. And similar, this is the very simple. Put the value of b and put the value of a and simplify this fractional number, and lastly you find 2 by root 3 and 2 by root 3. I hope you understand this solution. Now we will see our third part. Okay, student, this is the third part of your first problem, first exercise problem. Here you can find easily a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 6, and c is equal to 3. The value of b square minus 4ac is coming how much? It's very simple. This is only multiplication, addition, and subtraction. After this, you can find the value of discriminant. B square minus 4ac is equal to how much? 12. And 12 is greater than 0. In this case, we find two different real roots. How many roots? Two different real roots. We find two different real roots. And what is the value of these two different real roots, student? One time it will come positive, and second time it will come negative. This is the two roots. We simplify this fractional number. After simplifying, what we find here? X is equal to 3 plus root 3 by 2, and another one is 3 minus root 3 by 2. I hope you student understand all these solutions. Now we will see our next problem. Now student, this is your problem number 2 from your exercise 4.3. What is saying here? Find the values of k for each of the following quadratic equations so that they have two equal roots. What it is saying? Find the value of k in which situation? In which situation? When two equal roots. What is the condition of two equal roots? Two equal roots. What is the condition? Two equal roots. Two equal roots when we find if the discriminant is equal to 0. It means the value of b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. In this situation, you find the value of k. Okay, student? Now, this is your first part. 2x square plus kx plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, student? After comparing, you can find a is equal to 2, b is equal to k, and c is equal to 3. For two equal roots, what will be the discriminant is equal to 0. From this, you can find the value of k. K is equal to plus minus 2 by root 6. For this condition, k must be either plus root 2 by 6, either minus root 2 by minus 2 root 6. K have how many values? Two values. First one is the 2 root 6 and second one is the minus 2 root 6. Except these two values, it is not possible. It means for two values of k, this given equation will be have two equal roots. Okay, student? And now your second part, first of all, you simplify this equation and write in the form of standard equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And after this, you compare these equations and you find a is equal to k, b is equal to minus 2k, and c is equal to 6. Put all these value in this equation. For two equal roots, what is the, for two equal real roots, what is the discriminant? B square minus 4 is equal to 0. And after solving these two equations, we find here k is equal to 6 and k is equal to 0. But we will not consider 0. If we will consider 0, this will be not quadratic equation. It means we will take 6. In the case of k, k will be 6. Then the roots of this given equation will be have two equal real roots. I hope you understand this problem. Now student, this is your problem number 3. In problem number 3, it is saying it is possible to design a rectangular mango grove whose length is twice its breadth and the area is 800 meter square. If so, find its length and breadth. First of all, here a statement is given. Very carefully, I told in the last lectures too many times, student, you suppose the values of unknown, two unknown things, you find the given statement. Two unknown things here, length and breadth. You must suppose one value in one variable. Okay, in one variable, and this variable will be x. You suppose one value in the form of x and other value must be also in the form of x. Also in the form of x by the help of given statements. Because we are studying here about the quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. And in quadratic equation, we have only one variable. Only one variable. It means we suppose for any problems must be in one variable. One variable must be in one variable. You don't suppose like the length is x and breadth is y. You are not allowed here to suppose two different variables. You must suppose in one variable and you write the another variable, another value in the form of x by the help of given statement. See here, first again you read this statement very carefully. It is possible to design a rectangular mango grove whose length is twice its breadth. What it is saying? The length is twice of its breadth. It means here the relation between two unknown things is given. Then first of all we let the value of breadth. Now what I did here, let the breadth is x meter. Then according to this statement you can write then the length will be 2x meter. I am trying to say these things. First of all we suppose one value, and after the help of the given statement you suppose another unknown value. Okay student, now you know about the length and the breadth of the rectangular mango grove. And what is the area of this grove? 800 meter square. It means we can write very carefully, we can write area of rectangular mango grove is equal to length of mango grove multiplied by breadth of mango grove. This is the rectangular. Okay, length multiplied by breadth. X multiplied by 2x, and after this we find here x square is equal to 400, and we write this equation in the form of a standard quadratic equation. We write here x square plus 0x minus 400 is equal to 0. After comparing this you find a is equal to 1, b is equal to 0, and c is equal to minus 400. Now you find the value of discriminant b square minus 4ac. B square is what? 0 square minus 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by minus 400. This is coming total 1600. The value of discriminant is coming greater than 1. And in case of greater than 1, you will find two real roots but different. Two different real roots you will find. Then your first question is that it is possible. Yes, it is possible to design this rectangular park. Then you find the value of length and breadth. You suppose breadth was the x. Then you find the value of x here. First of all, what is the Sridharacharya rule is saying about quadratic equation? Solution of quadratic equation: x is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. You simplify this equation and you find x is equal to plus minus 20, okay, and minus 20. You find here plus minus 20. We will consider the positive value. We will consider only the positive value, student. Then we consider x is equal to 20 meter. Since the x is breadth of rectangular mango grove, it must be positive. It means we will neglect the negative value and we will select only positive value, because distance always in positive numbers. Okay student. So x is equal to 20 meter. This is your breadth, and length is equal to 2x. 2 multiplied by 20 is equal to 40 meter. Thus the length of this rectangular mango grove is 40 meter and breadth of this rectangular mango grove is 20 meter. Then student, I hope you understand all the steps I am following to solve these problems. If you have any doubt, you can ask in our YouTube comment box. I will try to explain and clear your all the doubts related these problems. Okay student, now we will see the next problem. This is problem number 4 from your exercise 4.3. Is the following situation possible? If so, determine their present ages. Okay, determine their present ages. The sum of the ages of two friends is 20 years. Sum of ages of two friends is 20 years. 4 years ago, the product of their ages in years was 48. Okay, the sum of two friends ages is 20 meter. It means what is the two unknown here? The age of two friends. Present age of two friends. Present age of two friends. Okay student. Then what I said to you, you just suppose one unknown thing and another unknown value you write with the help of given statement in the same variable, in the form of same variable. Okay, student. Then we consider, let the percentage of one friend is x here, then the percentage of other friend will be how much? 20 minus x. Why 20 minus x? Because the sum of these two friends is how much here? 20 years. I hope you understand this, how I suppose the value of one friend and value of age of another friend. Okay. Now what it is saying? It is saying 4 years ago. It means 4 years ago. If now your age is 20 years. 4 years ago, what will be your age? 16. How you find? 20 minus 4. Similarly, for x and for 20 minus x, just subtract 4 from the x and subtract 4 from the 20 minus x. Then we find the value 4 years ago. The age of one friend is x minus 4 year, and 4 years ago the age of other friend is equal to 20 minus x minus 4, and this is coming 16 minus x here. Then we use the given statement. The product is 48. Then product x minus 4 multiplied by 16 minus x is coming how much? 48. After solving this equation, after simplifying this equation, we find the required quadratic equation, and this is x square minus 20x plus 112 is equal to 0. After comparing this with standard form of quadratic equation, and you find the value of a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 20, and c is equal to 112. Now for possibility, you find the value of discriminant. The value of discriminant is coming how much, student? Minus 48. And in this situation, if discriminant is less than 0, then what you said? So the given equation have no real roots. This equation has no real roots. No, this situation is not possible. I hope you understand these solutions. Now see the last problem of this exercise. Now this is your fifth problem of your exercise 4.3. It is possible to design a rectangular park of perimeter 80 meter and area 40 meters, 400 meter square. If so, find the length and breadth. Okay, here two unknowns. What is two unknowns? Length and breadth. Okay, student. Then what we will do here? We suppose we let one value and we suppose another value by the help of given statement in the same variable, okay. Now what we will do here, do here? Solution. It is given, what it is given? It is given the perimeter is 80 meter. What is the value of perimeter? It means this is your rectangular park. Suppose this is your rectangular park. Okay, student, this is your length and this is your breadth. Okay, 2 length plus breadth is equal to perimeter of the rectangular park. Okay, student. Then what we will do here? 2 L plus B is given how much? Perimeter 80 meter. Okay. Then L plus B is equal to how much? 40. Then we suppose, now what we will do? Let the breadth of this rectangular park is x meter. If B is x, then what will be the L? L will be equal to 40 minus x. I am right or not? Okay, student. You can find from the given statement, and you suppose these two unknown, you suppose these two unknown in one variable by the help of given equation, by the help of given statement. Must read statement carefully and use this statement to supposing the value of unknowns. Okay, now you suppose here two unknowns very carefully. Breadth is your x meter and length is your 40 minus x meter. Okay, student. And the rectangular and the area of this rectangular park is 400 meter. What will be the area? Length multiplied by breadth. Length is the 40 minus x and breadth is the x, and this is coming how much? 400, by the help of using these statements. And after simplifying this equation, we find lastly x square minus 40x plus 400 is equal to 0. This is your required equation by the help of given statement. And after finding this equation, you compare this equation with standard form of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. You find after comparing a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 40 and c is equal to 400. Okay, student. Then for possibility, it is possible or not? For possibility, you must find the value of discriminant. Now here you find the value of discriminant b square minus 4ac, and this is coming how much? 0. If discriminant is equal to 0, what will be the conclusion? It means this quadratic equation have two equal real roots. Hence the given quadratic equation has two equal real roots. Then what you say? Yes, it is possible to design this rectangular park. Now the value of x, what the value of x? This is equal to minus b by 2a, minus b by 2a, both are the same. 40 by 2, 40 by 2, and this is coming 20, 20. It means length of rectangular park is 20 meter and breadth of rectangular park will be also 20 meter. I hope you understand all these solutions. If you have any doubt, student, I told you so many times, if you have any doubt, you can ask your question, you can ask your problem, you can ask your doubt in the comment box of my YouTube channel, and I will try to explain all your doubts and you will be satisfied with my solutions. Okay, students? Now I request you in this slide, please student like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel ER Maths Academy for simple and easy way of learning mathematics. Students, now our classes are going on class 9th and class 10th. Today we finished our 4 chapter. Total 4 chapter we finished in class 10th. Then you motivate your colleagues, your classmates, your neighbors, anyone who belongs from class 9th and class 10th. They can join this YouTube channel for mathematics, and I guaranteed that if a student is afraid to learn mathematics, he will love in future with mathematics. Thanks a lot for watching, my dear students. Thanks a lot.